love yourself today, cause baby, you were born this way. No matter gay, straight or bi, lesbian, transgender.
What is this? Okay, look, I'm gonna be very honest when I say this. I'm not saying this with hate, but as a Christian, Pride Month is wrong. Christians who celebrate it, and even churches celebrate it, I know, but those people that do that are in clear violation of the scriptures. Genesis 1:27 says very clearly, God created us male and female in His image. And in Genesis 2:24, God made a covenant, and then in Matthew 19:4-6, He reconfirms this when He established marriage as a covenant between one man and one woman. That's it. Romans 1:26-27 and 1 Corinthians 6:9-11 both state that all sexual behavior and activity outside of that design, including homosexual behavior, is a sin. This isn't hate or bigotry, it's the Bible. And let me be clear, I am not singling anybody out, I'm not trying to attack. Every human being is made in the image of God and has immeasurable worth. And all of us, regardless of our background or where we come from, have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God, Romans 3:23. That includes me. And look, I am no better than anyone else, and I speak not from a high standing of superiority, but from the grace of the cross. I have been forgiven, and I long for others to experience the same freedom and redemption as I have. But I'm going to be very honest. Let's talk about the rainbow. The rainbow is not a symbol of pride. It's a symbol of mercy. In Genesis 9:12-17, God gave the rainbow as a sign of His covenant after the flood, promising never again to destroy the world in judgment, despite humanity's sin. Look, and I'm going to be very honest when I say this. It is a reminder. It is a reminder of His grace and patience. It's not a banner for rebellion. Rebranding it to promote what God clearly calls sin isn't progress, it's distortion. That's not honest, that's mockery. It doesn't reflect love, it reflects confusion. It's not truth, that's deception. As a Christian, it's wrong to celebrate Pride Month, not because we hate people, but because we love God. We are to love His Word. And I personally love people enough to speak the truth even when it's unpopular. True love does not affirm what God warns clearly will destroy us. True love calls people to repentance and points them to our only hope for salvation, which is Jesus Christ. We don't get to redefine truth based on culture. We don't get to reshape love apart from what God has already clearly stated it to be. And we can't be silent because here's the thing, we must not silence truth simply because it offends. I ain't gonna wave the flag, and I ain't gonna join the chorus, and I ain't gonna join the parades. But I ain't gonna stay silent either. And I urge Christians and the church, and I understand many have compromised, but it isn't right. Now is the time to stand. The world is loud, and hear me when I say this, the world is very loud in celebrating sin. You see it everywhere. They got a whole month that they've called Pride Month. This is my birthday month, just letting you know. But they're celebrating. We're supposed to be honoring veterans too. Do you hear that? Where's that being shouted loudly? No, we're celebrating. We're here, we're queer, we're all this kind of stuff. No, that's not right. The world is loud in celebrating it. The church must be louder in declaring truth, with love, with grace, and with unwavering courage. This isn't about politics or hate, it's about eternity. If we truly love people, we will not affirm what leads them away from God. We will speak the truth that sets them free. Truth is not hate. Silence is not love. And compromise is not compassion. Stand firm, speak truth, love boldly, and never be ashamed of the gospel.